Yo, what is up, everybody? It's your boy Blind Metal Gamer here with you once again on the Beast that is YouTube. Tonight we're gonna get back into Diablo 4. We're gonna attempt to complete this merchant quest and see what happens next. So, without any further ado, real quick before I do begin tonight's event, I do want everybody to know if you want more great action and you like what you see tonight, and you want to see more, the best way to keep up with that is with a subscription, and subscribing is 100% free. Also, turn on all notifications if you want to know when I go live or upload new content, because there's going to be plenty of that coming real soon. So, with that being said, let's get on with this.
Queued for login hyphen and connecting to Diablo if services.
Oh damn, that was quick.
Queued. Logging into Diablo if.
Here we go.
9. Welcome to the Season of Blood. 9. Jo Mara. Season info. If you want to access seasonal content, you need. Necromancers have various ways to drop blood orbs, which fall on the ground and heal them and their minions instantly when picked up. Kyo Vashad. Waypoint. Bottom action button. Interact. Missing pieces. Speak with Lorath.
Alright.
Kyo Vashad. Waypoint. Bottom action. The Knight Penitent. And quote, blessed are the knights penitent who stand at the Father and Apos' side, for they will earn a place in the heavens. And quote. Right action button close.
Okay, so we're gonna go talk to Lorath.
The Knight Penitent. Bottom action button.
See?
Interact. Chair. Chair. Bottom action button. Sit down. Chair. Bottom action button. Sit down. Let's. Purveyor of Curia. Travelers beware. Deadly threat spotted nearby. Bottom action. The Knight and quote, blessed are the knights penitent who stand at the Father and Apos' side, for they will earn a place in the heavens. And quote.
Okay.
Right action button close. Dimir. You cannot do that in this area. Dimir. Bottom action button. Interact.
Up at the cathedral? Groveling? Crying like dogs?
Oh wow. Now, I do have a question for everybody out in the chat. Who all was looking forward to Tekken 8?
You cannot do that in this area.
I wish this game had a sprint button, I'll tell you that right now.
You cannot do that in this area.
Hmm. Okay, what the hell?
You cannot do that in this area. You cannot do that in this area.
Okay, I'm just trying to find Norath or Lorath, whatever his name is, so I can get on with this shit.
World tier statue. Bottom action button. Interact.
We don't want that. One more thing. There we go. Had to turn on Do Not Disturb.
Cathedral of Light. LV. 9. Kaio Vashad. LV. 9.
Okay, we don't want to go to the Cathedral of Light just yet.
Remill. Bottom action button. Interact. You cannot do that in this area. Remill. Bottom action button. Interact.
Some skulking outside my door, muttering curses.
Right. This wouldn't have anything to do with the money, well, then would it?
They'll do anything for money, believe me. Money's a hell of a motivator.
Holy decree. Bottom action. You cannot do that in this area. Holy decree. By order of Reverend Mother Prava, blacksmiths shall now devote half their time to forging armaments for the Knights Penitent. Right action button close.
Okay.
Litka. Healer. Bottom action button.
Okay, we're
Interact.
healed. Perfect.
Holy decree. Bottom action button. Interact. Vajon. Bottom action button. Interact.
That makes 17 so far. Found a new boil on my hand. That makes 17 so far.
Oh, shit.
Vajon. Bottom action button. Interact. Zladka. Bottom action button. Interact. You cannot do that in this area.
Oh, come on now. Now, next week, there's going to be a lot of cool shit come out. On the 15th, we get Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown, which the demo for that's going to drop tomorrow. Now, a quick programming note. Tomorrow, Let's Demo will return when I demo Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown. And give my impressions on the gameplay, accessibility of the demo, etc. I do want to give a shout out to Illegally Sighted. He told me about a game called Graven, which is going to be coming very, very soon. I don't know how it's going to be on accessibility though, but if he mentioned it, it's going to probably be good, so...
You cannot do that in this area. That skill is not ready.
Wow. Now, as far as blind accessibility, shout out to Super Blind Man.
Krasia. Jeweler. Salvage gems. Directly in inventory. Disable. Adonia. Rings and amulets. Bottom action button. Stash. Bottom action button. You cannot do that in this area.
Alright, I need to find...
Stash.
Fucking...
Bottom action button. Interact. That skill is not ready. You cannot do that in this area. Stash. You cannot do that in this area. Stash. Bottom action button. Interact. You cannot do that in this area.
God damn it.
Krasia. Jewel. Chair. Bottom. Adonia. Rings and amulets. 7,777 gold. Band. Ring. What? You do not have enough gold.
7,000. Oh, the divine number. 777. Okay. I've got to figure out where Lorath is. What the fuck? they won't. You know, they could have given this full Navi assist, and they didn't.
Tesla. Bottom action button. Interact. Dimir. Bottom action button. Interact. Dimir. Bottom action button. Interact. Dimir. Bottom action button. Interact.
Alright, I hear a roaring fire.
Occultist recipe. Scorpion venom, sulfur, gallow vine, goat and apos, S-heart, bone dust, and a vial of the subject and apos, S-blood. Right action button close. Chair. Bottom action button. Sit down. You cannot do that in this area. You cannot do that in this area. Occultist recipe. Bottom action button. Interact. Stash. Bottom action button. Interact. Chair. Bottom action button. Sit down. Chair. That skill is not ready.
Alright, so yeah, there's a lot of new games coming out. Tekken 8's coming out. I'm gonna be getting that on the 25th, and I'll be checking it out for you guys.
Chair. Bottom action button. Sit down.
As for
Chair. Bottom action button.
the accessibility of
Occultist recipe. Bottom action button.
of T8, we don't know how it's gonna be yet. Now, in terms of
Dimir. Bottom action button. Interact.
AEW Fight Forever, EA Sports UFC 5, I'm probably not going to go back to those for a while.
Dimir.
So I know what's going on with this situation I'm
Interact.
going on outside of streaming. You know, if when that if it gets back to where I can play those games, I'll get back into them.
Bottom action button.
But if it gets to a point where I cannot, then we're going to focus on what we have. Oh, and Spider-Man 2 should be getting its big update sometime. I don't know when that's going to be, though.
Chair. Bottom action button. Sit down.
No chair.
Kracia. Jeweler. Bottom action button. Interact. Kracia. Adonia. Rings and amp. Stash. That skill is not ready.
So chat, I got a question.
Stash. Bottom action button. Interact.
So, what did you write on a little piece of wood? Something about hubris or pride, perhaps? Well, it matters little, I suppose.
You cannot do that in this area.
I bet you I found where he's at.
Zladka. Bottom action button. Interact.
I was here first.
You don't gotta turn into a bitch. God damn.
The Night Penitent. Bottom action button. Interact. Kyovashad Gatehouse. LV. 9.
Finally! But at least, I mean, the game, while it doesn't have full-on Navi assist, at least it tells you where you're at, what you're going to interact with. So there is that. So it is playable by blind players, but if you have a sighted partner to help, that is great too. What the hell?
You cannot do that in this area.
I hear a fire. Now don't get me wrong, I'm liking Diablo.
S cross. LV. 9. Essence 70%. Kyovashad Gatehouse. LV. 9. Essence 91%. Holy Cedar Tablets. Bottom action but inscribe and quad. Inscribe and quad. Anger and inscribe and quad. Pride and inscribe and quad. Fear and quad. Into the wood.